Three. Say something, Laird. Just checking
Hey
your.
man, how's it going?
Great, great. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, check your YouTube app too. And we should be live. Ciao ragazzi. Please, someone let us know in the comments if you can hear us and see us fine. That would really help. And then we will start. Someone let us know. Okay, yeah, I think we're live. What is up, everyone? We have sick. Light, can you give us the lineup, please? I'm gonna quickly.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
just a sec, because I'm having problem with my connection.
Let's see.
So
All right, so we have.
I have it here, though I can tell you lineup.
Go ahead.
So AC Milan is going with Donnarumma as a goalkeeper. Kalulu on the right, Romagnoli Tomori center back, Hernandez on the left, Meite.
Hernandez on the
Benacer,
left,
Krunic.
not Dalot.
No, Dalot, Hernando. Krunic, Benacer, Meite, midfielder, and Rebic, Mandzukic, Castillero. So
Okay, all right. Well,
that's not bad.
that
It
is
looks
not
good.
bad. I do. I am liking that. To be honest, what do you guys? What are you guys down in the chat thinking about this lineup? Let us know. I'll repeat it one more time. It's Donnarumma on the goal. Kalulu playing as right back, Tomori and Romagnoli center backs, Theo Hernandez as left back, Benacer and Sualejo Mete as the double pivot, Samu Castillejo on the right wing, Krunic in the middle, Rebic on the left, Mandzukic as the sole striker. Now, is Krunic playing behind Mandzukic? Is this what we're going with? Rebic, Krunic, and Mandzukic all up front?
I think they're going for a 3 midfielder, and that's it. So a 4-3-3.
So Mandzukic is probably just the one up front.
Yeah, I don't think Krunic is gonna play like Çalhanoğlu, and I think this is a good chance for Pioli to try a more solid, squad. So in the future, when you suffer the high pressure or you have some injuries, actually go for a solid 3 midfielders, 2 wings, and a striker. So basically, which is not a bad idea. It is
not a bad idea. I honestly like the lineup. I think it was very necessary, as we discussed yesterday in our first ever podcast. We discussed how, especially you and I, right, how the Derby della Madonnina coming up on Sunday is much more important of a game as the first leg of the Red Star Belgrade game. So I'm really liking how Stefano Pioli has clearly suggested with the lineup that his eyes are on the derby, but he still wants to win this game. This isn't like these aren't reserves over here. He still would like to win this game with these guys.
Yeah, he wants to win the game, and he knows it's not important as the Sunday, but he still wants to give it a shot.
Absolutely. I hope we have, Roy coming in later, or even Aaron at halftime, because if you guys don't know in the comments, Lyot and I yesterday on the podcast were more on the side of having all focus on the derby on Sunday and not too much on this game, and the other guys were suggesting that the Europa League is also very important and should be dealt with seriously. So I'm excited to I think, I'll be honest, I haven't watched them play at all, these guys, Stella Rossa, right? By the way, they have like 3 different names. I've heard Stella Rossa, I've heard Red Star Brigade and the CRVENA ZVEZDA. I can't even pronounce that.
I think that's the Serbian name, basically.
That's a Serbian name. Okay. Do you know how to
So
pronounce
which
it?
it goes as a language. I think it goes closer to the Russian or to the more rough language.
Yeah.
Which the Red Star Belgrade is more like the international English name. So, well, I don't understand the people who says we need to, Europa League is important. We need to give everything, but they say we shouldn't put the starting 11. It's such a contradiction. You know what I mean? If you think it's important, we should put the top 11. If you think it's not important, you put, a second squad or something like that. So it's really hard when people say, "Oh, for me it's important. We shouldn't put the starting 11." So it's like, of course we have to win any game, even a friendly.
True. I'm gonna watch for the ref is about to blow his whistle, so I'm gonna. And he just blew. There you go. I have started the timer. Timer should be started. Hopefully you and I are in sync, Liart. But the game has kicked off. Forza Milan, dai ragazzi. Let's go. Keep active in the comments too. We are going to be reading the comments throughout this game.
I think I am like 20 seconds forward.
20 seconds forward? Well,
Yeah.
hopefully that is not a problem for us. Your kickoff happened about 20 seconds ago. All right. Well, we have our very distinguished blue kits, the light blue kits this time, which I was actually looking forward to seeing on the ground. This was a curveball, the third light blue kits that we have this season, and I'm interested to see how the players look in it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't think that is a color suits AC Milan.
You don't like? There's a lot of opposition.
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it looks good, but it's not our color.
Yeah, a lot of people have that that same sentiment as you. But I'm interested. I'm gonna make my judgment on some pictures taken tonight by the sideline cameraman.
Yeah.
Well, Mandzukic just elbowed someone or I don't know what he did, but he put someone on the ground. Let's see, what are these guys saying in the comments? We have we can see and hear you. We have Lucas in here, Lord, Dragon, Victor. Show us the play. Sorry, Victor, we cannot show you the play. I love you, haha. Big regards from Belgrade. I hate Red Star. I am FC Partizan fans. I guess the Partizan guys and the Red Star Belgrade people are they have a rivalry. So we're with you. We're facing them today. So we are with the Partizan football club, my man. Izzy is here. Hi guys, what's up? Are we going to win this or not? Izzy, honestly, I'm, Liart, from the first 2-3 minutes, I'm getting some positive feeling in this game. What are you thinking? I think this we can. I know I in our podcast yesterday I predicted a draw, but I think this can be a win.
I mean, I predicted we're gonna lose, but I was kind of a.
You did predict we were. That's true. Milanisti, this guy right here, he predicted that we would lose today. I predicted we would draw. But now my prediction has changed. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to take 3 points over here.
I don't know anything about the
other team. Well,
the opposite team. I don't think so. I don't know what to say, and I don't know the motivation of AC Milan, to be fair.
If anyone knows what the other team is like, please comment below. Also, if a goal happens, I will be doing a live. That is a ritual we hold very dear in Rossa. Oh, what's happening? Oh, is that Roy? Hold on, I think Roy is about to come in. Let me resituate the the graphics here. See, when you don't come on time, I gotta resituate everything. Well, we'll give Roy some shit. But ladies and gentlemen, we have our other member, Mr. Roy Levari, coming in. I am just now making way for him to be in the stream. So bear with us for just a second, and I believe we have Roy now. Ciao Roy. Ciao Mr. Roy Levari.
My man Roy.
Can you hear us, Roy? All right, we have Mr. Roy Levari in here in the house.
Hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
I'm good, man.
We are doing
Awesome.
great. It's 5 minutes in. Are you watching the game, Roy? We have about 30 people who are viewing us. We haven't really talked a lot about the game. It's 5 minutes
Here we
in.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Nice one.
All right, come on,
I
guys.
think-
Let's go. Let's do it.
I think
He's
Lyot
offside.
is.
He's offside.
I think Lyot is about 20 seconds ahead of us. Roy, are you close to the time on the on our stream?
I'm at. Oh, wait.
He's offside, man. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh, I'm
I'm not gonna
behind.
tell you anything next time.
Man, I'm behind. I'm just looking at it. Oh
I'm
my
at 6
God.
right now.
God.
6 minutes.
Yeah,
You want me
I'm.
to send you a link?
Yeah, I think I'm behind both of you because I just saw the Casti thing happen. So we gotta fix it. Give me a link so I can be with you guys.
I'll send it to you right now. Just a second. On the
Samu Casti. Actually, let me also refresh my TV, and maybe that fixes it.
he's on the WhatsApp group, my man.
Okay.
Have a look. Just turn off the commentator, and you should be fine.
Let me see.
The quality is pretty good.
Roy, what's happening in the game? Talk to the audience. Like, what's happening in the first 6-7 minutes? I haven't really had a good look at the game yet.
Well, right now, I guess we're just trying to feel the game out. There's not much to say yet.
Yeah, okay. Now I have my my stream, which is all up to date.
So, are you on the right time now?
Yeah, well, the stream time is a little off, but I don't know how to change that. I don't know how to change that, so we're just gonna keep it as it is. All right, let's get back to the game here, guys. Thank you for joining. We have about 30 of you. Ante Rebic is coming in, shoots at the near post, and we have a corner. We have people in the chat expressing themselves. Let's see what they.
Ooh, what a ball. God. Man.
Roy, what time are you on?
I'm at 8:18.
Me too. It's
How about
just
you?
my Twitter is at 8:50. So I think we're a little. Actually, me and Roy could be pretty. Sorry guys, sorry for this confusion here. The manager of Strata is an old Inter player, and he said he's going to tire Milan out, so they will be tired for the derby. That is true. It's I believe it's Dejan Stankovic, who is the manager of He was an ex-player of Inter Merda, and now is the manager for Stella Rossa today, and did make that pre-game press conference comment.
So,
Well, he at one time, so he can talk all he wants.
Forza
He's pretty
Milan.
old, man.
Should Milan aim to win the Europa League? See, we have different opinions over here. We will answer that question. Roy, could you give me your time again, real quick?
I am at position.
I'm 10:13.
I am at 9:53, 55. So I'm about 10 seconds behind Larry.
I'm behind everyone, so that's fine. Lyot is Lyot's the guy who's the most ahead. Roy and I are close, but we're almost only about 10 seconds apart.
We'll wait for Ari's reactions.
I'm gonna stay quiet, Ari. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Lyot.
I respect your position, man. Don't worry.
That actually reminds me, I didn't turn my camera on for my reactions. I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh, bad mistake.
Alright, let's go. Roy, do you like these blue kits?
I think they're amazing.
I kind of
Ari,
like them too.
focus, Ari,
Lyot's not a
focus.
big fan.
Ari, focus, man.
Okay. We got Ante Rebic trying to dribble past a couple people. Theo Hernandez plays it back. Romagnoli. Theo to Casti. Casti opens some space on the right. Kalulu puts in the cross. Mario Mandzukic. Theo Hernandez. Theo! Grande ragazzi! What was that from Mario Mandzukic? Was this a mistake or was that an intentional pass?
It was intentional.
Let's go, Theo Hernandez!
No.
How many goals does Theo Hernandez have now? And is that one of the...
They are checking the VAR. Fuck.
Oh, really? For what? What are they checking the... Oh, Theo's hand?
Possible. But his hand was attached to his body, so they might give it.
Well, let's see. How close was it? Was it completely attached to his body? Okay, I'm looking. Well, it was pretty much
right
attached.
on his body.
He pretty much had it right. Oh.
Oh, wow, they gave?
So is this gonna be a goal or no goal?
Oh, no goal. Strange. Okay, that is very strange. Strange call. If your hand is attached to the body, that is not a handball.
Theo's hand, there was no difference between distance between Theo's hand and the body. As far as I can see.
on the body. It is that the regulation is that if your hand is in front of your body, right attached to it.
That is bullshit, honestly. It does not make sense. That does not make sense at all. That goal was disallowed. Put your comments underneath. Let us know if you think otherwise, but we think that was an absolute goal. Theo Hernandez's hands were attached to his body.
Yeah, but no way. That should never be.
That was some BS right there. Some
The
BS
referee
right
is
there.
where is from the referee?
Skillard says, can't believe I'm saying this, but Krunic doesn't look that bad. Zeno says, Red Star is like 8 times less worth than Milan. 8 times, wow. That's a big number. Izzy says, goal. Well, Izzy, VAR said otherwise. And Red Star breaking away. Has a shot on target and way off target. Still have the ball. They still have the ball, trying to get something done. And Milan put the ball out for a throw-in. Kalulu on the right back. I'm excited to see this, guys. I've been waiting for Kalulu to demonstrate his skills. I'm very excited to see what this guy is all about.
Yeah, it's still kind of hard to see to assess the match right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Who was that? Was that Tomori or Kalulu? No, that was Tomori.
What happened?
The ball just went straight under his leg.
Oh wow. Kalulu? Was that Kalulu or Tomori?
No, Tomori.
Tomori. That's Tomori. Oh, Kalulu was up ahead on the flank.
Ari, refresh the video because it's not possible you are 1 minute behind. That's weird.
Yeah, it is pretty weird, man. I'm gonna.
I think it's because we have the same link, so it's.
From what I'm seeing, from a technical point of view, I mean, this team is not very.
Yeah, but we are way better than them. That's for sure.
They're not looking good. They're not looking good.
But we should kind of take advantage of that.
Definitely.
We need. That's why I told. It's a good opportunity for Benacer to run a bit and try out something on.
Okay, I'm
game.
back. I'm back on time, Liard. The clock on the stream is off though now.
That's fine. No worries, man.
Come on. Daira Gadzi.
This would be a game in which Ibra would score like a hat trick.
Well, I'm really looking forward to Mandzukic doing something. I want Mandzukic to score a goal just to get he needs it. In that groove. I need his mentality up there.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if he scores about one goal, then all of a sudden,
exactly, he's that kind of a player. Right? Even Rebic is like that. He needs a goal to really get going.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And it's a good moment for Mandzukic to play a bit football, 90 minutes to get fit again.
They mustn't do the mistake of being too relaxed, Milan.
It's a really slow game, by the way.
It is. The tempo's pretty low.
Really. I don't know. That wasn't a foul. That wasn't a foul, man.
No, there's no way that's a foul. Maybe the ref's family is being held hostage.
Oh my god.
That's pretty. I still can't believe about that goal. I still can't believe that goal.
What can we say, Harry? It's a bit crazy.
Posted in a couple of groups.
Tempo slowed down a lot. Both teams.
But shouldn't Milan function well in a slow tempo game? Well, Milan's first squad should, but I don't know about this squad.
In theory, yes.
In theory. Oh wow! Yeah. What a shot!
Rebic.
What a shot, Ante Rebic! Wow. He almost let that in. The keeper, just barely got his hands to it, and even though the ball was so close to him, if that ball was not close to him, that would have
nice.
That would have been
What do you think, Ari, about this 4-3-3?
About the 4-3-3. Well, if Krunic is in that 4-3-3, of course, I think to fit Krunic in that lineup, we had to go 4-3-3 because Rebic is going to be on the left flank and Kasti is going to be on the right flank, and we can't play Krunic behind Mandzukic like what was done with Mete against Atalanta, right? So I think that's why we switched to the 4-3-3. Is that correct? Or do you, Roy, see another reason why we switched to the 4-3-3?
Krunic said in his conference yesterday that he's a mezzala. Okay, so a mezzala is basically one of the three in a formation 4-3-3. Right, he's one of the sides. A mezzala is half winger, half midfielder. So that's his natural position, is to play in one of the sides of 4-3-3. So yes, you're correct.
Got it. Thank you for that explanation, Mr. Roy. We have a lot of people watching right now. We have 35 live viewers. Thank you, ragazzi. Mr. Donnarumma shows us why he's boss. Why he is the boss. Why he's the best keeper in the world. Gigio Donnarumma.
Someone is saying that was Krunic, not Rebic. But I think that was Rebic, man.
Was that shot Krunic? I don't believe Krunic can make a shot like that from a half volley. Man. I just don't believe Krunic can. Krunic has that composure to make a shot like that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not believing you. That was Rebic. Unless you can give me a picture.
Maybe we are wrong. I don't know. But it looks Rebic. But
we have some Red Star fans. Oh no, it's joke.
Welcome, some Red Star fans. Please don't mind when we celebrate on your faces when Milan scores, but you are welcome to stay. I hope that you do well in whichever league you play in.
They are actually. They are.
They're doing well. What's the? I remember the last time Milan faced Red Star. Does anyone know when the last time Milan faced Red Star?
Was
we
it
won the
against...
cup when we faced the...
It was in the UEFA Champions League of 2007. And we all know how that went.
It went well, man.
After, I'm thinking of, guys, a shirt design. And on the shirt, it just says, because I've heard this quote a lot. Oh, wow. Nice. Hold on. Rebic.
Nice.
Rebic. Ooh.
That was nice. That
was a good, quick breakaway. I'm actually pretty proud of that, what we did right there. To switch the tempo like this in a game that's not being played very fast is pretty nice. Who played that ball? The ball was controlled and then passed along very, very exquisitely by, who was that? Krunic?
Krunic, yeah.
Wow, Krunic, whoever that was in the chat, I think it was Michael. He was right about Krunic doing well.
So Red Star, so this team that we're playing is first in their league, and they have won the last 5 games.
They have won okay, so they're in good form.
This is a good form team, but they don't look great. I gotta say, the match can go in any way, but they don't look.
They don't look like Spezia, like prime Barcelona.
They don't look like Spezia.
Prime right? Barcelona. Spezia looked like they had Iniesta and Xavi playing in the midfield right. Between the lines for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, come on, man.
What was he doing there? Rade is on fire tonight. Please show us the match. Mr. Hussain, I'm sorry we cannot show you the match. We will get busted by YouTube.
Tell them, Ari, tell them we're gonna buy the rights when we're gonna have 1 million followers.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's a very good point to make. Go ahead and click that subscribe button, click the like button, and when we do hit the hundreds of thousands, then we will buy the rights from the Serie A, and we will stream it for you guys. Actually, we will probably charge you guys as well, but we'll charge a small fee.
No, man. If we have 1 million followers,
that's true. Then we'll be making some ad revenue, so we won't need the subscription fees.
We're gonna buy the rights just AC Milan games.
We have 35 active viewers. Signore, signori, thank you for joining in. Whether you are a Milanisti or a Stella Rossi, I don't know if you call yourselves that, but thank you for joining. This looks like this game is starting to open up, doesn't it? They're playing long balls. Both sides are playing some long balls, which are starting to look dangerous. You want to come watch with me? Guys, this is my Milanisti girlfriend.
Hi, nice to meet you, man.
Roy and Lyot.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Not much, just
Nice.
watching
How you
the
doing?
game.
As you can see, she is wearing an AC Milan
AC
sweater.
Milan represent.
Nice.
So we
Forza
are
Milan.
we are all the way, red and black, all the way. What is
Nice,
happening
nice.
now? So the tempo's up. Game's tempo is a little up. I'm happy about that. I think we can take advantage of that and maybe have another breakaway.
Anyway, then we're gonna lose. It's just
Well, we're not gonna play these men against Inter. Hopefully. Hopefully.
I
yeah.
gotta say that the approach is a little bit strange because I would like to see them be a little bit more aggressive. To be honest.
You would like to see Milan? Maybe it's the blue shirts.
Yeah.
They, I don't think they can take themselves even very seriously with these light blue shirts. But I do kind of dig them though. I do kind of like
I
them.
like it, man. I
I'm
like the blue shirt.
A Donnarumma shirt,
Is that a
and
Nice.
hint?
for her, you know, because it's
Nice.
because he's a keeper, you know, and so I think I'm gonna do the blue one. It's this year's blue Donnarumma kit is pretty interesting,
Yeah.
and I'll get a. Okay, come on.
I do like this blue kit though. I will reiterate that.
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
like the
It's not like it's nothing like the Inter blue colors, right? It's
No,
not.
those are
It
disgusting.
doesn't give any kind of a dark blue or that there's no black in there. It's just the plain light blue. So I like how there's a big distinction. There's no room for confusion there with the Inter Merda kit.
We're
All right,
going-
Rebic, come on, put in a cross. What was that, Rebic? Are we grabbing
Nice
it?
one,
Okay, we
Kalulu.
still have it.
No, that
Kalulu.
wasn't out.
Kalulu.
Out.
Wait, what?
What's wrong with the referee, man?
How is that ball out?
That's crazy.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Wait, what?
I'm gonna screenshot this one. Let's see if I can put it.
No.
Skillard says,
I'm telling you
if
guys,
Krunic
there's
keeps up
something
like
going on
this,
there.
he's going to be man of the match. Wow. I would, this would be a special day if Rade Krunic becomes man of the match.
I don't like this vibe, man. It's the third mistake the ref makes.
Well,
They
I
must
don't,
have.
Weird.
I'm
Weird
confused.
mistake.
Like, you know, the ref should have at least gone to look at the screen for that goal decision, because
I
it
know.
was a,
They
it was a
should
goal
be-
decision, you know. It's not like a foul decision or a yellow card converting to a red card decision. It's a goal. You gotta go look at it, man. What the hell? Oh,
Another goal. The fact that they say it was out. Let it play, and after check the VAR if it was out or not.
Oh, they're not gonna do that for those kind of plays. I
Why
think
do you
it's
have the
the-
VAR?
I think that's
Mr.
actually
Jack
in the
Bonaventura.
regulations.
Mr. Jack Bonaventura has joined us. Mr. Jack.
I could be wrong, but I think the regulations say that if it's like for those kind of things, we're not gonna.
Come on. Dai ragazzi. Dai ragazzi. Dai ragazzi. Dai ragazzi. Dai ragazzi. Dai ragazzi. Forza Milan. Forza Milan. Sit.
Bonaventura.
It's a Jack Bonaventura. Of course, a diehard Milanisti. Celebrates a lot every time Milan wins. Gets some extra treats. Takes some extra naps.
That's awesome.
What are we thinking about Sualeho Mete and Ismail Benacer in this double pivot? So far, so good.
I mean,
I haven't seen a big blunder yet. Have you seen any big blunder, Jack Bonavent?
the level of the opponent is not incredible, so
You know what? I'm gonna say they are kind of doing okay, but I would like to see a little bit more possession.
That is true. That is true.
I want to see more dominating the game.
A little bit of hold-up
Keeping
play,
the
for
ball.
God's sake, right? A little bit of hold-up
Yeah.
play. And Benacer is in the squad. He knows how to orchestrate
Yeah.
some hold-up play.
Exactly.
All right, Bonavent, you can go.
We need, I don't know, man. We need to dominate the game a bit more.
Yeah, I think that. I think they can do it. They could do it.
If we cannot dominate the game with a certain type of team, I think we need to buy some decent quality player.
تصل هذه الكرة عالية.
Oh my word. He went for it from 30 yards out.
Man, the Europa League is quite boring.
Well, is the
Be
Europa
honest with
League
you.
boring or is this match boring right now?
No, it's the competition is quite boring.
Roy, do you agree?
No, not at all. I mean, European competitions are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we are playing against Red Star Belgrade. Gotta be grateful. I just wish it's you know, I think where Layard's sentiment is coming from is the fact that we, you know, the Champions League DNA. That's why maybe he's.
Yeah. I grew up watching AC Milan playing the Champions League every year, basically.
Yeah, pretty much every year.
And trying to win it. Basically
Okay,
every
a
year.
breakaway. Rebic. Oh, come on. How long has?
Yeah, but I get that. I get that.
Imagine me, a young kid, from 2003 until 2007. We went to the final 3 times. We won it twice.
Oh my.
And I don't know how many times we went to the semi-final.
And what city did you live in Italy?
Ancona, which is by the Adriatic side.
By the Adriatic.
Is
side.
is that when you started following Milan in 2003?
So does
No, I
Milan
started
run in
to
the
follow
family?
Milan in 1994.
Because I know for Roy, Milan runs in the family, right, Roy?
Some of my family.
Some of your family. What about you, Layard?
My dad has always been an AC Milan fan
Good.
since the time of Van Basten.
Van
He
Basten, Rijkaard, Gullit. That time, wow.
Yeah.
That's when I started watching Milan.
Man, the Dutch trio, that was not the last golden age, but I guess the golden age before that, right? I wish, man. I wish I could have seen that. I wish I could have seen Arrigo Sacchi's Milan. You know, it's always talked about. New fans don't really know where it is in terms of the greatest sides of all time argument, but a lot of people with enough knowledge, they all incorporate Arrigo Sacchi's Milan in one of the greatest sides to ever grace the football field.
Yep. Has to be, if not in the top 3, top 5.
Oh, what the hell?
Roy, you completely disappeared from YouTube. I don't know why.
Is it Roy only or both of you? I think both of you.
Me too as well.
Oh no. Hold on. Let me see what just happened here. Oh,
What's going
okay.
on here? Here we go. We're back again. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Let us know. if
Somebody's saying Milan, Brazil. Yeah, that was a Milan with a lot of Brazilians.
yeah, exactly. That's
It
that's
was a
when that's when I actually became an AC Milan fan, and that Milan Brazil is the reason I became an AC Milan fan.
What do you mean Milan, Brazil? You mean the Ancelotti's Brazil?
Well,
Ancelotti's
yes,
Milan?
Ancelotti's Milan. Basically, I 2005. in 2005, FIFA 2005, me and my dad used to play together. I used to take Brazil because that was the, arguably the biggest team back then, with a lot of firepower. And then my dad suddenly started taking this random club called AC Milan, and I was very new to football, and I was like, wait, how is it that my players are in his squad too? There's Kaká, there's Dida, there was Ronaldo, and Cafu. I'm like, well, half my squad is in his team as well. What's happening? That's how I discovered AC Milan. And then, a year or so later, me and my buddies started watching a lot of football. Most of those guys were fans of Premier League clubs, namely mostly Manchester United. So when they asked me who you support, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that team my dad used to take in FIFA that had all the Brazilians, and so that is how my journey with AC Milan started.
That's awesome.
Because of the Brazilian influence around the Ancelotti era. 35 minutes in, guys. 35 minutes in. And we don't really have anything to talk about in this game.
I think Mandzukic is definitely not ready.
Krunic looks like he's more than ready.
Krunic looks good, but Mandzukic is having a tough time being a hold-up center forward.
Mandzukic is this match fitness? Because he hasn't. Again, we were discussing this yesterday in our podcast as well, but Mandzukic hasn't output anything since he's been here. Right. With all those substitute appearances.
Yes, 100%. He needs to get match fitness. And that position, when you're holding midfield, when you're keeping possession, is so important because that's a position that helps the team come up.
Adi,
what up?
I'll tell you now, Meite is not going to play anymore for AC Milan next season.
He's not playing for AC Milan next season?
Yeah, I'll tell you now.
What's wrong with Benacer? Please tell me it's just a little clip of someone stepped on him or something. Nothing more.
Hopefully.
We don't want this to be anything more than that.
Pioli is arguing the manager of Stella Rossa. Benacer injured, man. I told you, man.
No.
What? Europa League is just a pain in the ass. It's useless. It's the most useless competition in the world.
We cannot afford that.
Why did you say Meite is not playing in the next? What did he do?
Because Meite lost the ball, and this thing happened. Just to explain it simply.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
and when this thing happened, I don't think Meite is a player for AC Milan. I don't think it's okay for these 6 months. Anyway, Benacer is injured, and
Sandro Tonali is coming in, but I still cannot wrap my head around Ismail Benacer being injured. This is a big blow, guys. This is a big blow. We weren't even accustomed to the fact that Benacer was back yet. I wasn't even considering him to be back yet, and now
he's. Where he's holding right there on the hamstring.
Yeah,
those are like 2 week, 3 week injuries. If it's not that serious.
Wow, man. Well, we all wish Benacer the best. Hopefully, the post-match news update is something bearable.
So now I'm assuming Tonali is going in the middle, or Meite is going to go in the middle.
Tonali has to. Well, actually.
No, yeah. Tonali will go as the middle for sure.
Yeah.
But Regista.
Fuck. Fucking hell, man.
So at the moment, the low light of the first half has definitely been Benacer's injury. The highlight, I would say, has been Krunic. Oh, what's happening here? Samu Kasti cuts in like Suso. Doesn't have as good as a left foot as Suso.
That was, my God, the ref is so bad, man.
What
the
the
ref
hell is
so
he
bad.
doing? What the hell is he doing?
That was a handball and he didn't see it. That's insane, man.
Wait, can't they like go to
Look
VAR?
the handball.
What handball? Oh, what the hell? This guy had his hand all the way. Well, I
That's
guess
insane.
he's
The
calling the
referee
foul.
is crazy.
He's calling the foul before the handball, I guess.
Mate had a really nice play there. Weirdly enough.
Weirdly enough.
I think he's too slow, man. I don't know why. He's just too slow.
Mete is too
Yeah,
slow?
he had a nice combination setting up Castillo.
Come on, ragazzi, come on! Give me a goal before halftime. I want to be comfortable. Let me live a comfortable life, for God's sake.
Let's see the comments if there is any interesting question. Somebody's saying, please, no injury for Benacer. I think it's too late for that.
Oh,
Some people say they won Leao instead of Mandzukic the second half.
Leao instead of Mandzukic.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
That's, I would take that. I would take that because at the moment, Mandzukic has given me zero energy. And we need some
I will
energy
let
in
him
this
play.
game.
In my opinion, he should play 90 minutes,
Oh,
Mandzukic.
oh,
Here we go.
oh!
What are you
Goal!
gonna do
Who was
with
that?
this,
What
referee?
was
Do you
that?
got
What
this,
even happened? Goal! Let's go! 1-0 del Milan! Why are we having such ugly goals in this game?
Because it's an ugly game.
It is an ugly game. Is that Rebic? Is that Ante's goal?
No, they score, man. It's an own.
it's a own goal. But Krunic had a nice through ball there.
Yo,
So Krunic gets
Krunic is low-key man of the match. Low-key
Castillo
man
is
of the
playing well
match.
as well.
Krunic. Yeah, that was a definite own goal.
Castillo is
Good,
playing
good.
well.
Yeah, I mean that goal did happen because of Casti, you could say. Casti had a big part in it. He had the assist for the own goal. Grande Samu.
I will put.
Oh, sorry.
Castillo.
No, my bad, guys. It was Randy. Randy had the through.
Yeah, okay. But Krunic still is playing very well.
Yeah,
Man.
he's big.
Krunic and Rebic is a problem to distinguish them. with
The players' frustration towards the referee is starting to become visible in this game. Not just our frustration, but the players themselves are. They look pretty done with this ref.
Who is the ref? I want to know now. Which
It's a Europa
lost
League.
country
It's a
is
Europa
coming
League, so the refs, I guess, they get rejected from the Champions League trials. They probably fall into this category, or maybe.
Ari, you need to put the goal on the graphic.
Oh yes, sir. Milan.
No.
Oh,
Uno.
okay. That's a good
All right.
play, man.
The score has changed. Wilftol says that's my Milan over there.
Dai ragazzi!
Let's go.
I won the
upset.
Europa League, guys. I won it.
You won it. It's the only
I want it.
international trophy. Well, the only trophy that Associazione Calcio Milan has yet to put in Casa Milan.
Come on, man. This should be easy for us. Let's go.
Well, but at the expense of what? That's what Lyard would say.
I just so upset about Benacer.
Oh,
I was
that's
looking forward to see him play for the derby.
well. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's by any means fixable before the derby, does it, Roy?
No, I mean, it's
The
all
way
it's
the
all
way
got to
he
do
was
with-
holding
it's-
his leg.
Are you talking about Benacer?
Yeah, Benacer.
No, I think he's out for a few weeks at least.
Oh, he says. Someone says the stream is frozen. Is that correct? Is the stream frozen?
Is
We
working.
have
Looks like the stream is working. Right?
It's working, yeah.
Yeah, it's working. It's working. Maybe it froze up for a little bit. Thanks for letting us know, though, Necklord. If it happens, just let us know again. Oh wow, good control and good shot by what's that guy's name? He has 13 goals this season. Their main striker, their prime striker. He's in our thumbnail as well.
The number 19.
someone said, "Fuck you, Milan is noob."
Milan is what?
Noob, as in like we are amateurs.
Like we are. Are you sure? Do you see where your team is and where we are? I mean, assuming you're a Red Star fan, you know, I want to respect your team because you have a nice name, but don't make me disrespect your team, please. Let's play a respectful game. You've already bought out the referee. I don't know what else you plan to do.
Wow.
Someone says Krunic masterclass. I did not imagine I would hear that today.
Hey, I mean, if Krunic gains a lot of confidence out of this game, it's all earned. You know, it's all good for us.
That's true. That's true. And he had a really interesting take in the pre-match press conference. First of all, I was surprised that Pioli took Krunic in the pre-match presser, but he said something very interesting and very good and nice to hear. I'll tell you guys in just a second. I'm pulling the Rade Krunic for Mozart Sport. Said, "I will honestly tell you that Stefano Pioli is the best coach I have had in my career. Of all the main and the assistant coaches. The reason I say this is because for players who do not, this is the best part. He says the reason I say this is because for players who do not play and who are not satisfied, someone else is always to blame, usually the coach. That is not the case with Stefano Pioli. He makes all of us feel individually responsible and liable for the team, regardless of our minutes on the pitch."
Well, that's a real.
Yeah, that's really
Krunic
good to hear.
masterclass.
That's really good to hear. Coming from a player who's, you know, who comes off the bench almost every time he's featuring in a match. Very, very.
Yeah, very well said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
True.
Feels good to hear it as a fan, because we
Yeah.
already know, we already have such a good persona of Stefano Pioli in our minds, and this only makes that even stronger. So, let me pull up some halftime stats for you guys, real quick.
Come on, 1-0. Let's score
Let's
two
go.
more.
Let's go. So
Lucas is asking if he has missed anything first half.
Lucas, what's he saying?
Is that haven't been able to watch the first half? Well,
You didn't miss much.
Yeah.
Red Star Belgrade has 11 shots, total shots. Milan has 6. Oh wow! Out of their 11, 8 are on target, and Milan's 6 of 6 shots have been on target.
Ari, you need to stop the timing as well for the
Yes,
stream.
I'm gonna actually put a reminder. stop the timer. Milan having 100% shots on target. Accurate passes, they have 115, we have 167, with very similar pass success rate of 79%. We've conceded 11 fouls, they've conceded 6. What else is there that is of any importance? They've been a little more physical with us than we have with them. Donnarumma has had to make 4 saves, while their keeper only has had to make 2 saves. And that is pretty much it for these halftime stats. As the stats suggest, it hasn't been the most interesting or entertaining of games, but it's a game that we're winning, and I will take it. What are your halftime thoughts, guys?
Lions, take it away.
Okay. I mean, the game is a bit boring, and the opponent is not, the level of any team in Serie A. So it's like playing against a Serie B team in Italy. I'm not trying to disrespect the team, but it's just the league is inferior, so it's not their fault. It's just what it is.
Okay.
But I'm actually surprised how they managed to come at this point in Europa League. I think they had an easy
group stages.
Group series probably, because I would say Celtic and the other team we had in the group, they were way better than Red Star.
Celtic,
I think.
Celtic definitely was, and even Lille, I mean, beat us 3-0.
Yeah.
They ended our unbeaten streak. They were the first ones to beat it, right?
Even Sparta Prague was good as well. They were pretty good, better than Red Star.
Yeah.
So I'm really upset about Benacer injury. Hopefully, maybe it's not so bad, because maybe he just felt something and he stopped it before. So I want to still stay positive. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna play against Inter, but I want him to be available for the next game.
Yeah.
Roma. I hope it's something like really like some physio and you're ready after 5 days, something like that. But I'm not.
Roy, what are your thoughts?
Well, so I think having Mandzukic as coming in right away, I think this is the first game he starts, the first competitive game he starts in over a year probably. And we can kind of see it. I think he's a little bit slow, and his body is not holding up to the bumps he's getting. So essentially, as a center forward, when you play back to goal, you want to have strong feet. So when you cover the ball, the defenders that are covering you from the back don't push you away from the ball. So he's struggling there. And when the center forward struggles doing that, the team kind of stops working. And the team can't rely on that possession. Rather, they have to play more direct because of that. So he just needs to get more fitness. He needs to get fitness. This is a great game for him to gain that fitness. I think Lard is a little bit wrong to say that Red Star is equivalent to a Serie B team, but opinions. I think that they are not that competitive, but they can give us problems if they start playing with heart. Okay? If they start playing with heart, they could give us some problems. But technically, even if we don't have a top form striker, I think we should be able to score at least 2 more goals and go to the San Siro with at least 3 goals.
Yep. My halftime thoughts. It's been a solid game by Milan so far. Rebic kind of needs to start putting his shooting boots on. I want to see Rebic take shots. Take them from outside the D. Take them from 25, 30 yards. Show me some confidence. I feel like Rebic is someone who he's not like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who has a constant supply of confidence, no matter what the situation is. He fuels on that confidence. So I want Rebic to kind of start taking more shots, do more, get a couple successful dribbles in to get that morale in, because that's when I see Rebic function the best. I completely agree about your thoughts on Mandzukic. His lack of fitness is not just reflecting on himself, but the team, because of the role he's playing and how important it is. And you can clearly see the difference of when Ibra is playing that role, and how he, if Ibra even smells like he's not being helpful enough, then he'll drop back and like play midfield for like five straight minutes, and he does that multiple times a day. So I think it's a fitness issue. I agree with you on that. I do disagree with you and agree with Lyot in terms of Belgrade's quality, though. I think they're showing me nothing. The only reason they are even looking half decent is because Milan is fielding a squad that is, that doesn't feature most of their starters. I'm not saying maybe they're not a Serie B level side. This is definitely a Serie B level showing from them, though. Maybe they're a much better side and they're just having an off game. As you said, they've won 5 games in a row, so clearly they're in form. But the other sides we've played against, like Celtic, like Lille, even in previous seasons, like Real Betis, and so, they show us why they're in the Premier League of their country. I haven't really seen that from Stella Rossa yet.
There is some comments here. Someone is saying we have a poor midfield building. And I agree with that. I mean, we are like...
we have a what?
I don't know what's wrong with the midfield, but we cannot do 3 or 4 passes in a row.
Oh, that's true. I don't think we've stringed together much passes in a row at all. Have we?
No, and I don't know what's wrong, because it's not like we're playing against a weak team or a strong team. It's just us. We're not good enough, I think, or we are not even trying.
I think it's a combination of both. There's the trying factor where the whole Mandzukic part comes in, right? Where he's definitely
That's a big part. That's definitely.
Yeah, he's not there for one reason or the other. And then also, this is pretty much our second team, minus 3 guys maybe.
That role is so critical in possession that Guardiola just
42 people watching, by the way. 42. Grazie ragazzi. Thank you.
Ari, that role is so important as far as helping a team keep the ball, that Guardiola and Spain just said, you know what, we don't even fucking need a striker. Let's just get a false 9. A guy that can play that position.
How do you say it in Italian? False nuove?
Falso 9.
Falso 9. Pep Guardiola is having a good time in England.
Well, definitely, yeah.
After a rough last season, he's having a good time, and honestly, I'm loving to see it. I've been not a supporter, but I've been backing Manchester City for 3 years now, because of course I don't want Liverpool to win shit.
Pep gets a lot of praise from a lot of people, a lot of experts,
and deservedly so, right? Pep Guardiola is a genius. Another genius in the Premier League is not doing as well. Jose Mourinho. Do you think he's gonna stay in Tottenham for a long time, or do you think he may be on his way to another club?
Listen, I've always said this about Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho is perfect for Italian football. The way he plays football works in Italy. In England, they don't like that kind of football. In England, they like football that is just gung ho all the
But
time,
then,
up and down.
but
up
then
and down.
long ago, he was really good with Chelsea, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was getting results. He was winning games.
The first spell with Chelsea.
Right. He was winning games, but he never played that exciting kind of football that they like in England. Now
then-
he's not winning games and he's not playing that exciting football.
And then, unfortunately, he has done his best work at for the ugly side of Milan, I would say.
Exactly. Which is a shame.
I do respect the guy a lot, but I think that's the only thing, of course, that I don't like about him. The fact that he won the treble with Diego Milito and company.
Right. I would love to see him back in Italy. I would really love to see him
Me
back.
me too. But who would take him? I mean, at this point, it looks like Napoli and Juventus are. Juve is now suddenly just starting to find a little bit of consistency with Pirlo. But I don't see Pirlo staying in Juve for a long time. I don't see Juve having him for that long.
I think he can only come back to Inter. That's the only
Oh,
team that
really?
he'll come back to. Because he's that kind of person.
Because Conte is also in trouble. If he does not deliver the Scudetto right now, he's basically kind of favored for the Scudetto right now, especially since now he's out of the competitions, right? I think the management of Inter, Merda, they are really looking for the Scudetto to be delivered.
Yeah, I mean, they spent a boatload of money. The team is in financial
Turmoil.
Leao is
Turmoil?
coming in, by the way.
Rafael Leao for Mario Mandzukic, we're hoping, right? I see
think it's
Hakan.
Rebic.
I see
I
Hakan
think it's
Çalhanoğlu
Rebic.
also on the field in some, and we see a bunch of Stella Rossa players who we do not know. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get water real quick.
I think it's gonna get in instead of Rebic. What do you think, Roy?
I think that's what he would do. That's what I'm inclining to think so also. He would do it for Rebic, right? Have you seen any indications that it is Rebic?
I'm gonna check right now, but I think so.
Yes, it is Rebic because I'm seeing Mandzukic come out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I think-
Rebic because he wants. Rebic is going to play, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's a good decision to. It's a good decision to give Leao some minutes.
What's a good decision? What's happening?
Rebic has been subbed by Leao.
Rebic, not Mandzukic?
Yes.
What?
So
Someone
he's-
explain to me that.
I'll
I think
explain it
he-
to you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a training game. So
A training game.
45 minutes Rebic, 45 minutes Leao. So they're fit enough for Inter.
No.
It's-
Start the clock. Gonna start the clock. And
That's the
referee.
explanation.
What is your explanation, Roy? I'm thinking your explanation is gonna be a little different than Layard's.
Well, I think he just wants to preserve Rebic for the game.
And
against Inter. I
Mandzukic
guess
is not really as important for the derby.
And I think he wants to give Mandzukic match. He wants to give
50
Mandzukic
people
the
watching!
benefit-
50 people watching! Wow, grande ragazzi! Thank you! Thank you for joining us. We will provide you any kind of entertainment that we possibly can, given the game is so boring. But sorry to cut you off, Roy. Sorry to cut you off.
No. So yeah, I think he wants to preserve Rebic because he doesn't want to risk Rebic. I think Rebic is probably going to start. He's going to start against Inter. And Mandzukic needs the match fitness, so it's a good idea to let him play the whole 90. I would let Mandzukic play the whole 90.
I understand. I mean, if he can play the whole 90, that is.
Nice, Kalulu, nice.
Wow, Kalulu, show some speed over there. Yeah, I don't see Diogo Dalot staying in Milan. Especially since we have Kalulu and we are looking for a backup left back. And if we do get a backup left back, I don't see Diogo Dalot staying in Milan.
They got that young kid. I don't know his name.
Kerkez.
Something like that.
Something like that. He played for the Primavera yesterday. Lost to Inter Merda's Primavera 3-0, but I heard that he put in a good showing.
That game, Inter scored 3 goals in the first. I think we're all in the first half, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would say that guy from the Primavera can be a good replacement for Hernandez. It's better to keep him than spend some money for someone.
Wow, counter attack. They're going 2-on-1.
Oh shit.
Takes a shot at goal. No. Oh wow, Gigio Donnarumma, of course, always aware of his surroundings and doesn't let the striker get the better of him.
We have Will Told says much love all the way from Angola, Africa. Thank you, Will Told. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. And we have a few Red Star fans. Are the Red Star fans welcome here, Ari?
Red Star fans are welcome here unless they like Inter Merda. In that case, they can go watch another stream, but no, they are welcome here. We wish them all the best of luck in their respective league, and I'm sure Layard even wishes them luck in the Europa League. Layard wouldn't mind if they knocked us out of the tournament.
No, man, I don't wish them luck. Definitely not. I don't have
don't you want
good
them
relationship with Serbian teams.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Not a very good relationship with Serbian teams. Well, we got some
we have 7 dislikes. I wonder if it was Inter fans or Red Star fans.
Has to be Red Star fans. By the way, guys, if you're watching, press that like button. Really appreciate it. Helps us out a lot. And also the subscribe button if you can. Thank you very much, ragazzi.
And hit the notification button too.
Oh yes, can't forget that. We have Necklord saying they should just turn Theo into a left winger because he can't seem to defend. He has been getting better at that lately, hasn't he?
The whole problem is the midfielder. If the midfielder doesn't build the game, every player is not gonna perform. So that's
I disagree with that, and you know why? Because I think Theo's strength is his ability to run from deep.
Exactly.
And the more he runs, the more space he has in front of him, the faster he goes.
True. I think people confuse that with, if Theo was up front, maybe he would dribble the same amount and successfully so. But that's not the case, right?
Yeah.
That's not the problem of AC Milan. Again, they lose the ball after 2 passes.
Tomori and
Now, see it. Again, they lose it again. They have now, you see when we get the ball again, how long we're going to keep it. That's the problem. It's not Theo, forward, back, doesn't know how to defend, he knows how to defend. That's not, we've seen worse defender doing pretty good.
Roy, turn your camera off and then back on, please. I think you're stuck. But we'll give him some, yeah.
So now Donnarumma has the ball. Let's see how long we're going to keep the ball.
Let's see. Let's count the passes.
I think he gave a penalty kick against us.
Wait, what?
Ref is completely...
Wait, what do you mean? For
I
what?
don't know.
Oh
He's
yeah, that's
giving-
definitely 100% a penalty. 100%.
What happened? Hold on. Let me see the highlight. I didn't see it.
They gave the ref gave a penalty to the Red Star.
Deserved penalty or
100%.
Let me see.
Let's see. Romagnoli.
So
oh yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen.
I'm going to just wait.
Yeah, you're. So now come back.
Ah, there you go.
Yep, now you're good. Now you're good. So Romagnoli, should he have had his hand out like that?
Yeah, I mean, things like this happen.
Natural.
He always can do better, for sure. But concentration is
Oh,
not at the top.
Donnarumma jumps the right way yet again. Just does not put enough intensity in it. If he jumped, he never jumped. He just fell the right way. If he went for it, that would have been a save. Man, look how they're celebrating. So it's a pretty big game for them, for Red Star. I imagine it feels really good to play against a historic side like AC Milan, especially scoring them against them right now, where all of Europe's like talking about AC Milan too. This is not the AC Milan of 2014 to 2018, right? This is a changed AC Milan. Everyone knows this is a on the way back to greatness AC Milan. So kudos to them. They are putting up a fight.
No.
Yes, look, these teams here, they're going to put their heart into it, and they have so much pride and so much, a kind of aggressive way of combating. And they're always different, always different. It's always going to be tough to play against Eastern European teams. It's just
So now we have the ball. Let's see how long it keep the ball. Let's see. I want to check now. I'm curious.
Yeah,
Let's
they gave us a yellow card, and then the refs definitely fishy.
1,
2,
2,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5. All right.
Five.
Well, but this one actually almost turned. The joke was on us almost. But let's do it again. We'll do one more count because we're definitely
wait.
not
wait.
doing to 33 people watching. Grande ragazzi, thank you for tuning in. We love you all. Please click the like, subscribe button if you can, and if you're an Inter fan,
Ari, the goal for the Stella Rossa.
What?
You need to put the goal on the.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you said another goal. Now I was like, wait, what?
Oh, that was a yellow card. Definitely a yellow card.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, number 19 was the guy you put in the
thumbnail.
In the thumbnail, right?
Yeah, he has 13.
Yes.
He has 13 goals for them. One less than our top goal scorer, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Well, he just got a yellow card and he's missing next match.
We're playing really bad, man. We're playing really bad. Like, really bad.
But look at our squad, though. We don't even have Benacer anymore.
Man, it doesn't matter. You need to play football. Football is... They've been playing football since the age of 8. The guys are in the pitch. They should know how to play football, at least. It's not... I'm not telling them to win the Champions League. I'm telling them to play football.
I'm telling them to win the Champions.
And that's another thing.
Roy really
It's
wants
crazy.
this trophy. What were you saying, Laird? Sorry?
They are not playing football. It's really weak.
Guys,
Again.
comment underneath and tell us your opinion on what Laird has to say. Laird says AC Milan has so far put in a very disappointing show for us. Do you agree with that? Or do you think AC Milan's been decent?
Rude. Sorry.
Yeah. Let us know if you agree with this notion that AC Milan has had a very disappointing performance, or if you think they've been fine in turn. is that a yellow card against the foul against Andrea Temoti says agree. Let's see what others have to say. Let's see if other people are happy with this performance. Beep.
Here we go. Tonali. They're playing aggressively a lot. They're getting a lot of yellow cards, but
Well, now they're gonna play aggressive. They just scored an equalizer in possibly the biggest game in their recent history, and they have a chance of that's almost if he didn't touch the ball, that would have been that could have been more than could have been a red card. But yeah, they're possibly playing a very big game in their current recent history, and they equalize. There's a chance of going to the round of 16. The money they're gonna get in the round of 16 is probably more than they'll make from the rest of the season, especially considering COVID. So I understand why this team's being all aggressive against Milan and now pushing for the win.
my God, Tonali lost the ball, man. ABC of football.
Skillard says, "Where are all the Romagnoli haters?"
Lovers.
Oh, lovers. What was I thinking? Lovers. Wow, Skillard, you would like to hear my opinion yesterday in our podcast, wouldn't he, Roy?
Yes.
There was some very controversial
I
discussions
feel very
about.
sorry for Romagnoli. It's like his career is over.
No, man, his career is not over, and he's earning $3 million a year. So
Yeah. We had a discussion in our podcast, guys, yesterday, and I'm sure we'll discuss Romagnoli more in detail in the podcasts to come. But we are actively evaluating Romagnoli's skill set, Romagnoli's chemistry with this current squad, and whether his time at Milan is slowly coming to an end or not.
Tonali.
Wow, breakaway.
Come on, Tonali.
Breakaway.
Come on.
Tonali. Tonali's gone 70
Come
yards
on.
himself. Passes to, not a good pass. Is that a penalty?
That's a penalty.
Penalty. Calcio di rigori. Calcio di rigori.
Wait, let's wait the VAR because
Calcio di rigori.
It's a cheeky player.
Oh, no.
Hey. Okay. I just saw it.
It's not.
Calcio di rigori. Calcio di rigori.
I,
Calcio di rigori. Yes, it's a penalty.
Okay. It is. It's a penalty.
No, I thought it was going to VAR.
I did. I saw it right away. I was like, that looks like a dive.
I don't think it's a penalty, but it's fine. I don't care. You know what I mean?
I'll take the penalty.
Yeah, of course. I'll take it anytime. But the VAR is telling him maybe it's not.
Yeah,
VAR is telling him something.
Penalty.
All right, good.
it's a penalty.
Yeah. It's official.
Amazing. That is pretty crazy. I would have never expected. Okay, who takes a penalty?
Frank Kessie is absent. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is absent.
Mandzukic! Give it to
Oh,
Mandzukic.
Mario Mandzukic with his debutant
it's
goal.
going Theo. It's going
Let's.
Theo.
Oh, is it Theo?
No, give it to Mandzukic.
Oh, it's Theo. It's Theo Hernandez.
Theo.
Theo Hernandez to become the top left back goal scorer in Europe right now, right here. Theo! Goal de Theo! Goal de Theo! Theo Hernandez! Wow, the best left back in Europe. Thank you, Real Madrid. Hala Madrid. Forza Milan.
Road to the final, guys. Road to the final.
I am. I'll do a short one. Wait, 4 minutes. 4 minutes is a quick one.
So, Laird, that was not a penalty, right?
I don't
When are
think
you
so.
coming
I
back?
mean, quite generous, I would say.
Okay. I
Very
have filmed it
generous
by now.
penalty. To our Red Star friends, we had, there's admittance here, but that was a very soft penalty.
Yeah.
What he didn't he go all in to into his body? How was that a soft penalty? I think it was a penalty.
Nah, it was a soft penalty. I would say.
It looked like he was
Yeah, that's
falling
true.
even before
That's
being
true.
cut.
Yeah, Theo was waiting for him to come and straight away fall down. So, but at these levels, you know, especially with the VAR, the defender never should go like this. Should always wait. Should never go for the contact.
But the first goal should have been a goal.
That's
Yeah,
true. So
exactly.
technically we deserve to be up, which reminds me I need to change the scoreline.
Yeah,
Two-
definitely the ref
Due
is bad.
uno. Due uno. Let's go. Oh, I think I put you guys out again. Sorry. Okay, now everyone's back in.
What are you doing, Nari?
I accidentally
I read a comment. So so Andre Timotin says, actually, I don't even watch the game. It's kind of boring, but I use you guys as background talking while he's playing poker.
I hope he's winning.
Oh, wow.
Man. We always want the Milanista to win.
How is your poker going, Andre?
Yeah,
How's the card?
I have yeah, I want to. Oh man, this sucks. I keep you guys keep disappearing if I full screen my my game, but I think we should be fine now. Sorry about that to the audience. Sorry for the confusion.
Ari, get an iPad so you can watch the game.
Yeah, I see it was. Well, I have a subscription on my TV, but for some reason you Europeans have a you get the stream faster. You're always ahead of me.
Because we are like 5 hours ahead.
Guys, a CBS. Do you have a CBS?
Yeah, I have CBS. That's what I'm saying. But my CBS is I had CBS on in the beginning of the game, but it was like a minute behind you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm watching CBS and I'm behind.
Yeah, but I think your CBS is still better than. I think it's just my download speed right now. Yeah, but I think your CBS is still better than. I think it's just my download speed right now.
Andreas says the poker's going like Milan's game, kind of bad, but still winning. Lots of noobs in the game.
So in Gattuso's words, your poker game is sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Here we go, Theo.
Oh my word, Theo!
That's not a penalty, Theo. Sorry, man.
Yo, but I mean, yeah, he couldn't maintain his balance. But wow, what a 1-2 exchange that was.
What do you think about Tomori?
Excellent. A+.
I feel like he's
Oh,
not
look at
even
that! Did you see
suffering.
that pass by Tomori? Okay, Casti turns around, 360, gives it to Sualeo Mete. Mete looking for options. Got no options.
Finally, they're passing the ball.
Yeah,
man. Can't
finally
believe.
there's a string of like 10 passes together.
He's insane.
Took
It's
us
been
only
like 2
60
months last time I've seen something like that.
Took us only 64 minutes.
Okay, now I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
There you
yeah. Now they're putting their
That's it.
footprint.
This Tiki Taka, let's go.
Now it's the European football, no American football.
Not
Finally.
MLS. Not the MLS.
Yeah. It's not the MLS anymore.
Hey, Pato joined
No,
the
I mean,
MLS.
I'm talking about the American football, the one you play with your hands.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. That,
3 passes and finish.
and
Stop
then the game stops for like 10 minutes.
Yes. This is a European football. They're playing finally.
We're playing Torello.
Anyway, I like Castillejo, man. I think he has more quality than Salemaker in this period. He stops the ball, he passes, he does a bit more.
That is true, actually. I think Castillo right now is in better form than Salemaker.
Overall, I like more Salemaker. I think he's more dangerous. But Castillejo is performing better. I don't know why.
I think he chooses Salemaker because Salemaker is a better defender. Right? I think he wants to be more balanced. But I agree, Castillo is looking better.
Yeah. So, do you think Romagnoli is going to play against Inter?
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
What?
Nice,
What
Leao.
is Leao
Come on,
doing
Leao.
over here? Casti still manages a shot somehow, even after those blocked attempts on the cross. Wow, Casti, all right.
Leao
Okay.
should do a better pass there.
Skillard, I 100% agree with you.
Jack Bonaventura is with us again.
Skillard says, Dear Maldini, please transfer Tomori's options to buy tomorrow. Thanks.
Tomorrow or Tomori?
Tomori. Yeah, hopefully they're gonna get Tomori at the end.
Yeah, they have to. And I saw on Google today that article that says how Chelsea wants to buy Kessie.
Yeah.
Chelsea wants to buy KC.
Yeah, Chelsea. They want they want to include him in the deal for Tomori. Oh my
They're
god.
crazy.
Cracks me up.
If
Cracks
they want
me up.
KC, you know, if they want KC, I'll tell you, I want Tomori, I want Kante, and I want 30 million.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know
what?
Tomori, Kante, and 30 million would be fine.
I will take that.
That would be acceptable. I would say,
I'll
you
take
know
it.
what?
Kante and Benacer
think about it.
could form a very good looking partnership.
Guys, Milan playing some nice football, huh?
Yes, finally. It started it took 60 minutes to do that, but finally we are looking like a unit and not just people
Reds.
who've Theo could have had his goal.
Nice.
Okay, Casti. What
Come
was
on,
that,
Casti.
Casti? What was that, Casti?
Finish that game, man. Finish.
Seriously, Liar does not want any more energy to be exerted in this game.
That was a
anymore.
foul. That was a foul. That was a foul. That's crazy. I think that was a foul. Anyway.
Yes. Ooh. Yes. Yeah, that was a foul, 100%. 100%.
I don't know. Nice, Tonali.
Wow, Tonali's acrobatics. Look at that.
Nice, Casti.
Yellow
Calcio
card.
spettacolo.
Finally, they remember how to play football.
Yeah.
Looks like
What do
it's
you
time
think?
to turn off
I
Andre
don't know, man.
Timotin. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. I was
just reading Andre's Timotin comment. He says, looks like it's time to turn off poker. Finally, the game started.
Is that
I mean, started is a big word.
is that our Krunic or his skilled twin brother? Does Krunic have a twin brother?
Probably.
I mean,
Oh wow! Look at that
Krunic-
run! Look at that run!
come
Oh,
on, Tonali. Why did you shoot?
Tonali! Wow, that was a good. Who was that?
Krunic.
Krunic! My goodness, Krunic! Rade Krunic is definitely up
Mandzukic
until
got the
now.
yellow card.
Would you guys agree? 70 minutes in, Rade Krunic man at the match.
Oh, what a great play by Krunic. Wow.
Really, right? Like that
Yeah,
did
yeah,
not look
beautiful.
like the skill level Krunic has displayed in the months past.
Well, finally, come on! Like we wanted to see something from him, and finally he showed.
Yeah, that was very good. Wow, I think unless something completely different happens in the next 20 minutes, my main focus of this match review is gonna be Krunic.
Oh, my camera.
Man, Krunic is 27 years old.
27? Well, that's
Yeah.
pretty much the prime. So hopefully he can take advantage of it and continue what he has shown to us today.
They need to sell him straight away.
Michael is asking for thoughts on Mandzukic.
Who wants to go first?
I don't, because I don't have any thoughts on him, because he hasn't given me any material to formulate any thoughts.
Well, go ahead, Larry. What do you think?
It's a solid 6. There's nothing incredible. But he's still playing alone as a striker, so it's fighting a lot, and you can see there is a right attitude, but a lot of work to do. For sure.
Yeah, look, Mandzukic just needs more playing time, and he'll become what we're used to seeing. He's fighting, you know. That's what. Yeah, Larry, you're right. He's just fighting.
That is true. I mean, as long as he
He
can keep
cares.
fighting, I'll still have hope. But if he doesn't
He's-
fight, that's pretty much, all he's doing at this point. Then I might start doubting this transfer a little bit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
cares. He's fighting, so it means it didn't come just for the money. He wants to still prove something.
Oh yeah. And this is all he needs. He just needs a few games like this, and he'll get back into it.
Man,
Well, hopefully he's good.
they're being
he's good.
very physical, man. Very physical.
Oh my God, that's a weird decision.
So against Inter, who is going to play as a centre back?
Kier and Romagnoli or Tomori?
Yeah, it's either Kier Romagnoli or Tomori Romagnoli. For sure. One of them back.
What about you guys? If you were purely, what do you do?
Kier Romagnoli. If they're fit, if Kier is fit.
What about you, Adi?
Depends on Kier's fitness, but I'm going to say Kier and Romagnoli. But if at some point in the game I could see Tomori coming in for either Kier or Romagnoli, and I really want to see a game of, because we've seen him with Romagnoli, but I really want to see a game. Not saying I want to see it in the derby, but I really want to see a game of Tomori and Kier as the centre back partnership.
I think Tomori and Romagnoli are going to play in the derby.
Tomori and Romagnoli, yeah.
Yeah, because Kier is not 100%.
Yeah,
so
I mean, if he's 100%, there's no doubts. Kier is our starter, without any doubts. He has become a fan favorite. But yeah, we don't want to do another Benacer here.
no, and
I
you
would-
need.
I would
You need to
say
be 100%.
that is one of. Oh wow, Theo Hernandez, come yay,
Hey.
for Theo Hernandez is on his way.
Come on, Theo, more precise than
It's
that.
too much. He runs too
Yeah,
much
even-
sometimes.
Even though I'm a little bit behind, I want to say Mata had a great play in defense here. Exquisite play. Good job.
Mm.
I think I missed what Mete's whatever he did to get that compliment. But I like Man,
Nice
I really
to-
like Kalulu. I really like Kalulu and Tomori.
That was Tomori, man.
And Tomori. Kalulu and Tomori. I think our defense is looking, the future is looking bright.
I think the midfield should be Tonali Kessi.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I'm so worried because in Italy they love these. I don't know. I hope he puts Tonali Kessi.
Why Maldini is not playing?
Well, who just got a red card? Someone just got a red card.
23, number 23.
Nope.
I think.
Well, there goes.
Rodic.
Now we should focus on one goal and then completely resting. Then completely switching gears for Sunday.
That was a good pass, Tonali. A bit long, but good idea. Well,
What? Harsh decision.
Dalot is in. Again,
I like it. Dalot for Theo Hernandez. There's no reason for Theo Hernandez to burn more gas for the next 13, 14, 15 minutes. No reason at all.
that was a good training for Theo.
Decent cross in by Samu Kasti.
So Theo on the left, Calabria on the right, Romagnoli and Kier, you guys are saying, I'll say Romagnoli, Tomori. Midfielder, Kessi and Tonali.
Skillard says all out, destroy them to relax in the next leg.
Wow, we're gonna relax
I
the next leg.
I agree with that. Get them right now. In their own stadium.
With the
We're
We're
away
gonna
goals.
relax anyway. I don't think the starting 11 is gonna be different from this one.
For the derby?
No, for the next leg.
Oh, okay. I was like, all right, Lions lost it.
If they can score one more goal, then that'd be great.
Yeah, that cushion would be very, very nice because then let's not forget we have Roma right after the derby, so we need to focus. Sunday, it's also preserving for next weekend, and the best way that could happen would be to get the third away goal right now.
How about the derby? Would you put Rebic or Leao on the left?
Savage.
Look, it depends on Inter, right? Who's playing on that right side of the defense for Inter? Is that
Hakimi and Skriniar.
Hakimi and Skriniar. Both of them are having a brilliant season. Both of them, or at least Hakimi, are very fast. So I'll go for Leao.
I'll go for Rebic.
And I'm going for Leao because Leao has shown us against exactly the same two people, Skriniar and Hakimi, that he can do it on the left. That goal that we scored, where he kind of, I don't know what that was. He mystified Hakimi, went one way and then started running down the left flank, crossed, very exquisite left-footed cross to Ibra, and Ibra tapped it in. We won that game 2-1.
Wait, that was against Ambrosio. Though.
That was Rosio.
Oh, that wasn't Hakimi? Okay, well,
No,
I'm a
that-
little
Hakimi.
mistaken right now, but I think Leao, I think we need that pace of Leao. What are you thinking, Laird?
What about Leao on the right and Rebic on the left?
Yes, I think that
That's
is
sexy,
our.
no?
I mean,
That is
because
sexy.
we're not playing Casti on the right against Inter, are we?
I would say to try everything.
But then we can't
the
really
beginning.
just ditch and forget about Salamakers just because he has had like, you know, a little slip of form lately.
Rebic on the left, Leao on the right.
Salamakers
just
can be a
push them.
very dangerous guy, especially if your tactical press is working against another team. Don't you
Oh,
guys? think?
yeah. What a play. Sorry.
Roy, I'm gonna send you the link next time. You are a minute late.
I know. I was watching Casio Nutmeg.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
I know. Mandzukic is coming off for Hakan Çalhanoğlu to get his training for the derby.
Basically, Ibra is not even in Serbia.
Yeah, no, I think Ibra is chilling in Milan.
This was a good outing for Mandzukic. Very happy.
Nice.
Oh,
That was good, Mete.
Sualeho Mete almost had his debut goal. Wow.
That was good. I see now. That was good.
Sualeho Mete. Wow. Okay.
But anyway, we
Mete.
need to put, I think, all of them: Ibra, Leao, and Rebic.
And
Counter-attack,
what about
proper
Salamakers?
counter-attack.
No Salamakers in the derby?
No, man. Leao is fast on the right. Usually they and Rebic plays pretty well with the.
Okay, but let's be honest about Leao, though. He doesn't have the defensive abilities that Salamakers have or Rebic.
Not even close.
So it's a big risk to start off with Leao.
Like,
there.
what do you
We
want
are
more?
risking
What are
it
you willing to
anyway.
sacrifice here?
But how can I say? Tonali and Kessie is gonna defend more anyway. And Calabria is good defender.
Yeah, but you still need to cover the wings.
Well, I
But
would
that
say
is
if
true.
Leao is
He
playing,
does
they
have a
need to
point in
defend.
terms of Calabria. Calabria will be on the right as well, who's proven to us that he's a defensive unit.
Exactly. And if Leao plays, they need to defend.
That is true.
And they are quite weak
I
on
think
that
I think
side.
both Salamakers and Liao have a good argument for the right wing. It all depends on what Stefano Pioli anticipates Conte's tactics to be, and I think his decision is going to be based off of that.
So on the attacks, inter attacks come from the right? From Hakimi's
From
side.
Hakimi's
That's-
side.
So that is the one.
That is our left. That's Theo Hernandez and Rebic, and that side, the defense is really lacking.
Against Hakimi,
That's
he
good,
had
Dalot.
struggled.
Oh, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, put it across. Hakan looking for options. Hakan at the edge of the D. Ooh,
that
just
was
misses.
good.
Tonali
Nice.
shoots straight at the keeper, grounded shot. Nothing comes off it, but a dangerous attack by Milan. Almost created that 2-goal cushion.
That was a great pass from Dalot.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, man. But the Inter tactics is more like give the ball to Lukaku or Martinez, and they're gonna try to invent something, and the team is gonna follow them. So it's not an incredible tactics. And when they get the ball, Hakimi goes wide, and he has the space to attack. And you put a high press on them, you can win it like we won it in the first time.
The high press also leaves a lot of space for Lukaku. And Lukaku is the one player you do not want to give space to because he's not only a beast, he's a beast who can run like a 150-pounder.
Well, but you put Tomori in there. He's faster. He's fast like Lukaku.
I don't know if going gung ho against Inter is the right approach, but I'm not convinced.
We need to press high. You remember the two mistakes Inter made against Juventus, because they like to play the ball with the keeper and with the three defenders.
Good point.
They love to do that. So you need to press high there and never let them build the game.
Okay, but if you're not successful, you're gonna take 4 goals in one half.
Well, if you're not successful, even in another strategy, if you're not successful, you're gonna lose. But in this strategy, you at least can be dangerous and create.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
There's a lot of different tactical plays that clearly that Stefano Pioli has to be thinking about in the next 2 days.
We cannot beat them on possession because we are not good at keeping the ball more than them.
Not more than that.
So the only way we can beat them on a high press and be unpredictable on the last 30 meters, or try to get a ball there and conclude. But with the possession, is impossible. If you leave them the possession, it's gonna end up like the derby in Coppa Italia.
He does have a point, Roy. He does have a point about this possession.
We need to push them. We need to make them make mistakes, and they're gonna come in the field quite. I'm not saying relaxed, but with the idea of
Roy, do you think if we don't do a high press, sitting back against a team like Inter?
I personally wouldn't do a high press against them.
So, but sitting back against a team like Inter who can kill you with possession, with people like Chiesa who can create something, a glorious goal out of nothing, especially. Not Chiesa.
I don't think Inter would kill us with possession.
Oh, really?
I think it'd be pretty balanced. It'd be like.
Don't you think their midfield is at the moment stronger than ours in terms of keeping possession?
Yes, but not 60-40 or 70-30. Maybe 52-48 by small margins. I think that Inter right now is in pretty good form, and giving them our open field, attacking wise, I wouldn't do that. But, maybe I'm wrong. The thing is, nobody knows. You go in there, you come up with a tactic, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Personally, I wouldn't do a high press. I would play it safe, more safe.
Because there's also the fact that the high press leaves Romagnoli more vulnerable. And the last thing you want is Romagnoli chasing Lukaku.
I mean, if you do a high press, you're going to give him a lot of their attacking is going to be on the counter attack.
Yeah.
If you give them a high press.
And we don't want to see Romagnoli racing Lukaku.
Now, if the high press works, and then Inter doesn't do one shot on goal, then yes, 100%. It's a risk.
I'll say if you do a high press, Lukaku doesn't get the ball, man. Because you're doing a high press, you're not letting how it's called.
I don't know, man, but we also. It's not just the high press. You gotta mark Lukaku. It's not just the high press. You have to mark Lukaku to have not have him get the ball.
Ari, Lukaku has to get the ball. If Brozovic is slow, if the other Chilean guy, how is called the other one? Vidal is slow. The three central back are slow and they cannot move the ball faster. You can actually win it like this. But if you let them play, they have time to think, they have time to go wide, they have time to play to Lukaku, they have time to give it to Hakimi, they have time to build the game and beat you. That's my opinion.
But, the high press is not just trying to stop the midfielders from passing to the striker. It's also trying to stop... It's also trying to stop the wingers. And they're going to be open. Maybe you're right, Larry. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I wouldn't do that. I think it's a little bit risky.
I think
any tactical play on Sunday involves its associated risks. No, I don't think any.
Well, some less, some more.
Some less, some more. True. 4 minutes of added time. 4 minuti.
Yeah. I always imagine if if we have an approach of going there with Leao on Bastoni, Rebic on the Skriniar, and Ibrahimovic on De Vrij, there pressing them, and
Who was it that Ibra completely dismantled? Was it Kolarov?
Kolarov, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was a big mistake by Inter. They have to have a Ibra. You can't say Ibra's 39, so we can put an old defender on Ibra. Ibra still being 39, he still needs a young defender on him. Otherwise, he can, you know, someone who's still very agile. Otherwise, Ibra can cause a lot of trouble. Oh my God.
My God.
Let's not forget, guys, they're playing with 10 men for the past 15 minutes or so.
Exactly. Anyway.
Samu Kasti is down. Don't know if it's. Yeah, looks like he's actually hurt.
Who, Casti?
Yeah, Samu
Oh.
Kasti is down. Holding the upper part of his thigh. Let's see what happened.
This stupid training game is making us lose players.
His training game. Yep, it was a knee-to-knee collision.
It is a stupid training game, man.
Damn, I hope we don't lose him too.
I mean, we even if we won, we cannot lose this game. Like.
Oh my
we
God!
draw it.
Oh
Okay.
my God, what a goal! Andrei Shevchenko has been reborn in Red Star Belgrade and scored a goal out of nothing.
Are you serious?
Sergio Ramos. What the
2-2,
fuck
man.
was that?
Oh, what?
There was nothing
No.
Gigio Donnarumma could do about that. Let's see if this was a defender's fault. Let's see. Let's wait for the replays and see
Unbelievable.
who was at fault, because the header itself was a world-class header. No one can deny that.
Against 10.
Even
Against
two
10.
even two Gigio Donnarummas couldn't have stopped that. It was Soalejo Mete on that defender. He got to it first. He jumped for it first. Mete was nowhere near the ball. Got a clean header on the ball, and even after the clean header, he needed to put power and accuracy and a dip, and he did all of that. Beautiful header, and now we are down.
Nice. Come on, Leo. Do the movement.
Now we are back to 2-2, and we have fucked up our chances of being comfortable at the San Siro.
They can't go to the San Siro with a second team. They can't do it. Now they have to put in the first team.
Nah, man. We're
The
talking
two
about-
away goals will still help us, but
Come
this
on,
is still a
man.
fuck
Losing
fest.
going out the first round against Red Star is a failure.
It's a training session according to Lyot, and so we're
Indeed.
losing in a training session.
Losing against this team and getting kicked out of the first round of the Europa League is something that teams of the quality of Serie B do.
Well,
Not freaking
and it
Milan.
happened. It happened 2 years ago against Olympiacos,
Yeah, and it was a
and
terrible
that's
thing.
the full-time whistle, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to collect our thoughts and have the post-match analysis in a couple of.
Let's see if Aaron is
No,
gonna
no.
join us.
Yeah, let's someone text Aaron and check with him.
Hey, Aaron.
Wow, what are you guys thinking? The audience, please comment below. Tell us what you think. Give us your post-game thoughts, and we are going to start talking about having our post-game discussion here in just a second. I just want to grab a lot of audience comments too. And if you're here, make sure you click that like and subscribe button. But give us your thoughts. We want everyone's thoughts. We're going to take questions, and we're going to talk about what happened in this game today. Wow. Wow. 92nd minute equalizer. A 92nd minute equalizer. The last time we conceded an injury time goal was
Thoughts.
Man, and there was 9
Can I say
player.
thoughts is that we needed Ibrahimovic on that freaking corner to defend the corners. That's my thought.
Ibrahimovic is the first guy to get to the ball in so many corners. It's unbelievable.
My thoughts are the same. Like 2 days ago, 1 day ago, like a week ago.
You don't care?
I still don't care about this game. I think it's normal we draw because everyone is thinking for the game of Sunday. Even the player that were playing today, their mind is on the derby. So it's normal. They are not focused. They are not aggressive enough. And
So and so people are also like on Twitter, especially, are bashing the team a lot. I think they're overreacting with how bad we're playing. We haven't been too bad. Definitely a lot better than Spezia, and we have to consider that a lot of our most important starters are not playing right now, and we have a Merda supporter. Get the Merda supporter out of here! Get the Merda supporter out of here! Get out of here!
they are scared, man.
Get the hell out of here!
Domenica vi spacchiamo il culo.
How do you say get the
Tell
hell
them
out
to
of
go and
here?
watch the Champions League, man.
Oh, they don't have the Champions League or the Europa League to watch.
Cannot blame them, man.
They gotta watch something.
They have to watch something. Well, clearly they fear us if they do that. That's clear. Anyway, stats. Let's see the stats. What
Yeah,
they say.
let's someone bring the stats up. Let's see what's
Shots
happening.
21 for Red Star, 12 for AC Milan. On target, AC Milan 5, Red Star 7. Possession pretty much similar, 47-53. Passes quite similar, 397 for AC Milan, 350 for Red Star. Pass accuracy same. And what else? Fall, quite similar to fall as well. Yellow card, 3 for Milan and 1 for Red Star. I think it's in favor of Milan, or no? No, because okay, I got it. Offside. Corners. They had a lot of corners. They had like 9 corners. We had just 4. So,
Absolutely disgusting.
What?
It's the score. That stat. I don't like that stat.
Yeah, it's a pretty disappointing score, and I think what's more disappointing for me than the score is Benacer's injury. I still can't get over that. That injury, I think, is going to cost us more than we think. Benacer is a very vital part of the squad, and I think we just lost a lot in this game. In terms of now, we gotta go play for real next week when we have Roma coming up. So we just shot ourselves in the foot, honestly, with this last second goal. And the guy was Mete's guy, and Mete was nowhere near him. So I don't know what to think.
Mete had a pretty decent game today. First game, I can literally say he had a decent game.
He did have a decent game. I'm just mentioning that he was the guy.
Yeah. That definitely stained his performance.
Man, it's just poor. We're not
Yes.
playing well. We're not playing well. Yeah, I agree. We are easily advancing to the next round. Somebody's saying, yeah, we're gonna win easily the next game
Okay.
against the Star. Definitely.
We have to. Going out
Especially
against
if you get
will be a
a nice
disaster.
performance against Inter.
A lot of Inter fans on Twitter are speaking about this Milan game a lot. Clearly, they can't get enough of us and have nothing more to talk about. But we
Ali,
have.
what I told you, I hope we're going to play bad, so Inter is gonna underestimate us Sunday.
So one more thing I'm thinking is that Tonali looked much fitter than Benacer. Much fitter than Benacer. Why the heck?
Yes, Tonali looked good. Aaron is ready.
Why the heck would you then play Benacer, especially when he's not match fit?
Aaron is ready, man. Send the link.
Aaron is ready. It's on the WhatsApp, isn't it?
Probably, but he's not.
Okay, I'll send it to him.
Wait. No, this is the.
I'm sending.
Yeah, I think he did it because he wanted Benacer to get match fitness.
And in the process of getting Benacer to become match fit, he has now lost him for God knows how long.
Yeah.
Which is very sad. Very sad that we kind of risked Benacer like that. I'm very disappointed.
There's a few comments here.
What are they?
So get ready for a series of losses by Izzy Tai.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be negative, Izzy. Be positive. If Theo was on the pitch, I think he would have covered that area for the last goal. Possibly. Yes, it is a lot. We're going to win the next game. Lucas says, I think too much attention is on the Inter game. After the Inter game, we're going to get back our form. And Michael agrees with Duari. Tonali should have started.
Tonali, yeah, man. Tonali should have started. We're bringing in Aaron over here for our post-match analysis. I think he's coming in just a second. Tomori and Kalulu were rock solid, so that's good. Rebic worked great. Krunic had a beautiful game from his standards, by his standards. And then, the goal that was ruled out, I think, was a very disappointing decision by the referee. That hand, the Theo's hand was right next to his body. My years of playing football myself tell me that is not a handball at all. So I have no idea why he, at least because it was a matter of a goal, not just a foul. It was a matter of a goal. So why wouldn't you go on the screen and look? So kind of disappointed in the ref.
I agree. I agree.
The one bit of hope, though, is that Benacer went off by himself and looked to be walking around okay. So we have some sort of hope that whatever tingling there was in Benacer's legs, at least I think Benacer caught it early and tried to get off the field as early as possible. So at least there's that. At least we didn't have any stretchers, any sort of multiple medics involved trying to help him out for 4 minutes, and then you get up and then you're trying to get on other people's shoulders to help you hop out, right? I think that's a positive.
People are saying Mete or Tonali for Sunday.
No, definitely not Mete. What are you thinking, man? Tonali 100%. If we have Kessi,
my fear is that these Italian coaches, and this is an Italian thing that has been going on for a very long time, they always put muscles before quality, and Pioli might do that, and I hope he doesn't.
Meite is not even putting muscles in the field, man. He's slow. He's not even winning a lot of balls or making, I don't know. It's quite disappointing in general, so it's not about muscles. I think Tonali is going to play with Kissy.
I hope he does. I hope he does.
Skillert is saying, is Krunic man of the match?
No way.
No way. I think he is. Who do you think is man of the match? Who do you think is man of the match? Theo did score 2 goals, 1 disallowed, but I think it's a tough call between Theo and Krunic, because imagine if Krunic wasn't there today, what the fuck would our midfield have done? Krunic was a highlight of the midfield today.
I have 2 players in mind for man of the match. I would have given it to Meite if he didn't do that mistake in the end.
Aaron's coming in. Everyone, give me 1 second to situate him inside this.
Everyone gets serious because Aaron is coming in.
Or Tomori. I thought Tomori had an excellent match.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Aaron, just give me 1 second. Hold on. Aaron's not on screen yet. I'm putting him on the screen and just.
Ari, take off the result, man. It's not.
Yeah. I'm putting Aaron over the over that. Don't worry. He's we.
There is some people who really don't like Romagnoli on the chat.
Okay.
We have Carlo Moretti says, "Ciao ragazzi, un'altra partita buttata via. Porca troia."
What does that mean? Please translate.
It means another match thrown away, and then porca troia. What is porca troia in English? I don't know.
Fucking bitch or something like that.
Guys, am I on?
Aaron Morali is on. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi to Mr. Match Preview. Mr. Aaron Morali, what are your thoughts?
Wow, I have many thoughts. First of all, I don't blame the team. I don't blame us. I think we played a very solid match. If I'm honest, from my perspective, I think obviously we could have done better in the second half. Obviously, when Red Star had that red card and we are uno in più, like Pioli said, when we're uno in più, avanti ragazzi, come on. Like, we had to score that 3rd goal and the thing would have been done. I think everyone knows that. The referee, in my opinion, did a terrible mistake by giving the penalty. I don't know, like, it touches Romagnoli in the armpits. His arm is like that.
How is that a penalty? How the hell is that a penalty?
I don't know if this is a penalty. I don't know. We've been unlucky. Really, like, it is a bit of a blow. Even though 2-2 away, it's not a bad result at all.
We got 2 away goals.
Play for it, San Siro. We're playing.
But the time we conceded, it was the 93rd minute, 92nd minute or something.
I'll tell you what it is. The time we conceded and the way it happens. And first of all, I didn't even see that there was a deflection from the shot from this Bakayoko guy that went to a corner kick. I don't even know if there was a deflection. Obviously, corner kick, 94th minute to concede a goal is always annoying, especially when you're playing an away match and the fans have been shouting and singing Milan Vaffanculo. Like, you know what I mean? It just sucks. It just feels like a loss. Shouldn't feel like it. And I think there's everything to play for, and we should like calm down, relax, focus on the derby. Everything's fine. We have a good result, and forget about this match.
Our form going into the Derby della Madonnina after the whole of 2020 almost unbeaten is lose, win, lose, draw. What are we thinking about that in terms of the morale in the locker room going into the San Siro on Sunday?
Can I go?
Yeah, of course.
I think if they approach the game the way I approach the game, like not really thinking a lot about this game, their morale should be still okay. They still be like focused on winning the derby or playing a great game in Milan. So that's the whole focus. And going back to the high press and whatever we were talking before, I really think AC Milan should come back to the attitude they had after the COVID, after the lockdown. They really were like, they had a lot of energy. They wanted to win it. They wanted to press and impose their game. So I think they need to come back to that type of mentality. And stop being scared. Stop being all on the back of the ball and defending. We need now to press and win it.
Aaron, do you think we would have won this game if it wasn't for bad officiating?
Yes, 100% yes. I believe that the not the one who received the red card, but the player who fouled, the other one who had a yellow card as well, should have gotten a red card 10 minutes earlier. 100% was fouling Samu Castillejo, who, by the way, I think performed very well. I think Samu Castillejo did very well over 90 minutes. Good match, I think. We should have won that match, and I believe that if that penalty would not have been given, and if all the fouls that, like, unnecessary fouls that have been given, like, it was a bit of a blow from the referee, if I'm honest. It was not a catastrophe. We can't exaggerate. We can't blame it all on the referee now, but certainly it had an effect. Certainly did.
And Roy, do you... I have forgotten my question. Give me a second. What was I about to ask you? Roy, do you believe Rade Krunic just earned his first Man of the Match award for AC Milan?
Okay, so I'm seeing some guys here. I think Izzy says he's man of the match. Some other people are saying he's man of the match. I thought he had a good match, probably the best match I've seen him play. Do I think he was man of the match? Yeah, I think he's one of the men of the match. He's a contender. You know what? Just because it's Krunic, it's his home country, let's give him man of the match.
Yeah, and also if you consider his performances and how he has been battered by Milan fans so much, I think it's good to give him this man of the match. It's good to give him.
Yeah, let's give him some points. He needs points.
If you weren't making that argument, though, would you have another? You said he's one of the men of the match. Who are the others?
I thought the other two were Mate, surprisingly.
Oh, really?
But he kind of stained his performance with that last mistake. And then the other man of the match, I was going to give it to Tomori. I liked Tomori. Very composed in the defense. Very good.
Aaron?
Why don't we never give Samu the credit? I think that Samu Castillejo has played a banger of a match. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I'm not his biggest fan. I think that many occasions Samu Castillejo is totally the flop of the match. I believe today he did it pretty well. Obviously, Tomori, great in the back. Kalulu, I think the harmony is great between them. Krunic did well.
Yeah, Samu did make that own goal happen, right?
Well, yeah, like I believe that Samu played very well because he made many crosses. He was dribbling a lot. Oftentimes against two players at once, he was just dribbling past the whole time.
Someone get the questions from underneath. There's
Samu
a lot
is
of
the man of the match.
A lot of chat stuff happening. Lyot, if you could check. I'm getting some questions from Twitter, but there's a lot happening in the chat. Let's answer some of these. Twitter is bashing. A lot of Twitter is bashing the team and saying that this is the worst possible form that they could have been going into the derby. We also, I guess, have to look at the fact that this was pretty much our second team. There were barely any starters. I think I'm not worried too much. The stuff that worries me more than the 93rd minute equalizer or the result is Ismail Benacer's injury. And considering how fit Tonali looked, do you think, Aaron, that one of Pioli's weaknesses is that he maybe plays people very quickly when they're not match fit yet? We have seen this with Kessie and Kier in this season. Is this a weakness of Pioli?
I don't necessarily think it's a weakness of Pioli. I just think that Isma Benacer probably felt very comfortable coming back and telling the coach that he wants to play very badly. But I do not condone Ismail Benacer starting tonight. I think it was a total mistake, if I'm honest. Especially like you said, when Tonali is fit, when you have Krunic and Mate anyways. Worst to worst, you can bring Isma on the 70th minute to play 20 minutes. But from the start, in an away game, in a very physical away game, where you know that you have the derby coming up, I would have replaced him. It's different when you play someone like Theo, Gigio, Alessio, like those players from the start, because it's not like a central midfielder who is gonna run his lungs out and probably get injured, because Ismail Benacer was injured for so long, and then bring him on in a match like that, I don't know if I would do that, to be honest.
Yeah, and then also both of their goals were kind of sheer luck. That goal that happened in the 92nd minute, there's a lot of talk that was an offside or even a foul before the corner was conceded.
It was both. And I saw instantly that it was both. So I think the problem was that as soon as Samu Castillejo had the ball and wanted to play the ball out from the box, the referee just turned around, which you can't do in a situation. As a referee, you have to watch the ball and where the ball is going. And Samu was playing the ball. Afterwards, he was fouled in the movement, which is considered a foul. Also, there was an offside position beforehand. He gave the corner. We conceded the goal. I don't think we're going into the derby in a terrible position. I don't think the moral is going to be terrible, but it's not about the result. The result is a good result. It's just that last minute goal conceded. It's just bringing up back memories from how many times we had matches that we could have won and then totally fucked it up in the last minute of the game. And that happened today, unfortunately. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Liard, do you miss 2020? Considering we have had now multiple draws and 3 defeats in the 9 games that we have played in 2021. Is this even a year thing?
No, man. We should just, as a supporter, we need to think, what was our idea this summer? Our idea this summer is hopefully we'll get 4th position. Now, suddenly we change our idea. Now we're like, oh, we have to win. We have to beat everyone. We have to... Why we're not winning 3-0 against this team? Why we're not... I think it's... The problem here is about the quality we're putting in the field. That's the main concern for me. Because even the referee was really bad. And who cares? We draw 2-2. And the referee made some mistake. But the performance is not good enough. It's not good enough for a team that has a stadium with a possible 8,000 supporters, million of supporters in Italy. I don't know how many millions outside Italy. Is it the biggest club in the history of this game? We shouldn't play like this. We should play proper football. We should play like Atalanta. We should play like, I don't know, tell me another good team that plays football.
Spezia.
We should play like Roma. We should move the ball fast. We should attack. We should be the dangerous team in the field. Not the one is defending, not the one who doesn't have 3 or 4 passes in a row.
But then you said you don't care about the Europa League.
Europa League is fine. I mean, if we win the Europa League, wow, incredible. I'm gonna get drunk for 3 days, bro. If we lose it, I don't care. My life is the same.
Roy, we have 2 away goals. We have Inter against Stella Rossa and then Roma. How do you play this in terms of squad rotation now that we don't have the upper hand in this game? And besides,
well, we still do have the upper hand, because even if it ends 0-0, we're going to go through. So we do have
or 1-1.
Or 1-1, yeah. We do have a upper hand. Well, I mean, against Inter, we have to put our best team. We have to go in the game wanting to get a result. I've same with against Belgrade, the next game. I don't think we should risk the next game with like experiments. No, San Siro. we go in and we win the next game, because going out to Belgrade, like even this guy here, Carlo Moretti, saying
Carlo
we should not
Moretti
concede
is
into
fuming.
the-
He's a little drunk too.
He's drunk, he's upset, and they don't like the captain Romagnoli. Guys, if we lose against Red Star and we get kicked out, it's going to have a big effect on the season, on the morale, and also on the decision making of the club. It's too important. We have to. These next 3 games, we have to put our best players in all 3 games.
Yeah, man. My problem is, I like Lyot. I'm not gonna say I don't care about the Europa League, but here's my thing with it. I care about it enough in terms of I want to go out in the Europa League to lose to a after I lose to a big team. The past 3 seasons, Olympiacos knocked us out after we had like a 2-goal lead. Like we had like a 3-1, I think, win in the first leg. Olympiacos came back and knocked us out. Then Financial Fair Play knocked us out in the next season, and now potentially we could have Stella Rossa knock us out. That's my problem. How are you guys preparing for the Champions League? If this is preparation for Europe, you can't be knocked out by this team, even if you have Inter and Roma in these 2 weeks.
We have a hater, Dima Salvino, vaffanculo.
What's he saying?
Guys, if I can add something to all of that, I think the reason for us not performing as well as we did in 2020 is just because it's the second half of the season. It's a very, very difficult second half of a season. It is very hard to maintain playing consistently well, we've been on top for 19 weeks, 20 weeks. Now Merda is 1 point ahead and think they won the World Cup, but whatever. It's just very, very hard to be the team to beat, to have so much pressure, to be smashed in the Gazzetta, to be hated by everyone. We have very young players. We have very young players who will potentially playing the first season of their life fighting for a Scudetto. And Milan has not been fighting for a Scudetto for a long time. On the Europa League right now, it is okay. 2-2 draw, it's all good. Even if we get knocked out, whatever, we can change it. As we said, we can change it. I think it's very, very good for young players to make an experience, to play in Europe, to kind of have that feeling of what it is to travel around Europe and get to know the mentality of playing against teams who are not in the Serie A. I am not scared. I think if we go into the Champions League, the dynamic is changing from the team. Players getting much more motivated to play in the Champions League than the Europa League, let's be honest. And that's my opinion on that.
Can I address this Romagnoli thing? Because everyone...
Yes, I was just about to get to it. Go ahead.
I just want to ask these people. They didn't write... And I'm not a big fan of Romagnoli, anyway.
Okay.
They didn't write anything when we were unbeaten for a year about Romagnoli.
That's true. And
Now they're
Romagnoli
writing
was still
about
the same
Romagnoli.
guy.
The fact is that Romagnoli is performing poorly and the defense is performing poorly because the team is performing poorly. The team is not dominating, is not playing and attacking. That's why Romagnoli suffers. And we see that Romagnoli is not playing well because the team is suffering, not because Romagnoli is not good enough. I don't think you can find someone better than Romagnoli with the position we are at the moment. I think Romagnoli is a good defender. Of course, if somebody offers you 40 million euro, yeah, I'll sell it. Because I can push Gabbia, Tomori, Kier, and Kalulu in that position and get 40 million and maybe buy someone stronger as a right wing.
I think the problem is... go on, I'll go afterwards.
I don't think we can start and say, oh, Romagnoli is shit, Romagnoli is awful, Romagnoli is not good enough, and Romagnoli that, Romagnoli that. He's a good player. He's a good defender. It's not the problem, the player. The problem is the team in general. That's my opinion about Romagnoli.
Yeah,
I think...
You want to go, Roy, or should I go? Whatever you want.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I think with Romagnoli, the thing is that I agree with Lars. I think that Romagnoli is a good player. I think he's had beautiful moments at Milan. But I think the one reason that the fans are getting upset about Romagnoli is I think he is the only one, besides Zlatan maybe, the only one in the team who is still going to be in the starting lineup of the next match, even when he performs badly. I think that is the problem. And many people blame it on the captain's armband that he has. Many people say only because he's Capitano is going to start every match. I think that is the problem. And I think Pioli has to consider to judge the players by not their status, by their performances.
Very good take. I like that take.
I think he's doing. I like Romagnoli. I think he's doing good. I think he's having a
You
good
think he's
season.
doing
actually.
good?
Yes, I think he's doing very good. I mean, you can do a few mistakes here and there. That's fine. I think he's doing good, and I think he needs to keep on doing what he's doing.
Romagnoli, yeah, it's. I think we're gonna have to put this up as an agenda on the podcast. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we are now doing a podcast every Wednesday. The weekly podcast. We just did our first round yesterday. Was pretty successful. You will now have it weekly coming to you, where you can also give us questions, submit questions via Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube for the podcast. I think Romagnoli.
Okay. Sorry. Thank you. I want to say, Carlo, he says he disagrees with me, okay?
I disagree, fratello.
Everybody here, a lot of you guys probably disagree, but Romagnoli has been in a team that has not lost a game for how long? Now, okay, this month, the whole team is not playing good. It's not just Romagnoli. It was like, it's the whole team.
But I think they're targeting the individual errors.
Okay, but even everybody has individual errors. I mean, you're going to have periods where you're going to be great, periods that you're not.
See, it's a tough argument with Romagnoli, but yeah, I think it's a good thing. It's a good topic to bring up in the next podcast to discuss. Maybe one guy, we can have the tactical aspect of his game discussed thoroughly, and then we can bring emotions into it too, because we're Milan fans. We're not going to have emotions, right? Especially with someone who's been one of the our lights in such a bad era, and someone who is our captain. We respect people like that. We're not teams like Juventus and Inter who will just dismiss someone, or Barcelona even, someone who's played for so long and disrespectfully, even Madrid, just kick them out of the team overnight. Right. Milan, that's not how we operate. That's not how we've operated historically. So it's reasonable that there is a lot of emotion that's in this discussion.
I remember a time when people were criticizing Pirlo in Milan.
Really?
I mean, come on. Don't you remember when Allegri's last year?
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Pirlo was,
and they were defending Allegri's decision to get Pirlo out of the squad, and there were all sorts of arguments, and then he went to Juventus, and the rest was history.
Exactly.
Well, I want to add something about the Pirlo situation. Well, Pirlo won a Serie A with Juventus, with Montari doing a goal which was 1 meter inside.
That was the ghost goal. That was a robbery.
So that Serie A league was a robbery.
And that's how it all started.
And considering Pirlo as a player, when AC Milan didn't renew the contract, was a mistake for sure. But with Pirlo, Juventus never qualified to the group of Champions League. They always lost the group of Champions League.
What? They made a final.
No, with Pirlo, they never win the group of Champions League.
In my opinion, Juventus is not a Champions League team. I'm going to stand by that.
I second that. Juve merda.
Pirlo went all the way to the final. Who cares if you don't win the group?
No, Pirlo left, man.
Didn't Juventus go to the final after Pirlo left?
No. Pirlo played against Barcelona.
Oh, I think he did go deep into the competition that one time.
Yeah, he went to the final.
Guys, if we start talking about Juventus, okay, for 1 second, how much does it suck and how much do you have to feel stupid to have a representative from Italy playing in the Champions League, having Ronaldo, having the best selection of all the players, and then putting on a shitty performance against Porto to show the world that Italy is not worth being in Champions League?
Juventus is the reason why we get called the Farmers League.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Now this is where I completely disagree.
Why?
Completely.
You don't think Juventus has set a false precedence on how Italian leagues should teams should perform in Europe?
I think Juventus is the only team that in these last 10 years has tried to hold the Italian flag up. Milan has been absent. Inter is a disgrace. Roma is embarrassing. Lazio, I don't know what they do in Europe.
Roy.
Napoli.
Roy, name me one player from the Juventus academy that came from the academy and stayed in the team and played Champions League.
None.
No one.
Well,
and when is a team like Juventus who can afford? Juventus can afford to pay all wages that they want. They can afford to pay all the transfer sums that they want. They can build a team like in fantasy football. While you have a team like Milan building up people, Gigio, building up Dario Calabria, Lolo Colombo is gonna come back in, Maldini, you know, like we're building our own players. Juventus buys.
Guys.
Juventus buys.
Okay. I hear that. But where has Milan been? Has Milan been in the Champions League these past 10 years or whatever? Where has the Inter been?
We haven't been. Let's be honest, we haven't been.
So, I agree with you that Juve, when they play in Europe, they always have a bad showing. But at least they are in Europe. At least they are playing in Europe. Now it's our turn.
I would not trade to be a Juventino, winning the league 10 years in a row, but
9.
No one's speaking about any glance of them winning the league. You never hear about Juventus having the best season of all time with their it's all like, come on, like Juventus wins the league because they can afford, they have money. That's the reason they win the league, my opinion.
All right, guys, let's close this out. Closing arguments. We've discussed a lot of stuff. Let's have some predictions for the Derby della Madonnina. You can talk about form, score, players, whatever you want. Liart, go.
I don't know. It's. I hope Pioli's gonna put an offensive team. I would like to see Leao on the right, Rebic on the left, and Ibra and Çalhanoğlu. So I want to see like a really offensive team. I wanna play football and dominate and win against Inter.
And you want to see that high press, right?
Yeah, I want to see the high press. I want to see at least that physically we are good. Mentally we want to win. We want to play football. We want to press and we want to dominate and we are not scared.
Carlo Moretti is scared. Roy, what about you?
Never. That fear it means you're already lost. If you go in a game with fear, it means you're already lost. Never have afraid of anything, anybody. And if you lose, you just put your head back up and look for the next game.
Absolutely. So what are you thinking about the derby? Any predictions?
Well, my brain says 2-2. My heart says 4-0.
Oh, wow. I love it. Aaron, predictions about the derby, and also do we have a preview coming for the derby?
We do have a preview coming for the derby, of course. We will have one. I'm going to film it. I'm going to, one day before, probably post it.
Yeah. Let's do this one.
You get excited for that?
Let's do this one 24 hours.
Predictions. I don't really know about a score. I said in the podcast, you guys should watch it. By the way, I said 2-1 for Milan. My heart tells me that Milan is going to go into this match. It is a derby, you know, and in a derby, you forget about everything else. It's the pride of representing Milano. It's the pride of presenting the Madonnina, you know, the Duomo, like everything, like the whole Milan city center is turning into either blue or red and black, you know. And I think that we're not going to go into this match thinking if we lose this match, everything is over. I think Pioni's going to send in a team confident, telling them they have nothing to lose. There's 15 more games to play. Go into this derby, try the best you can, and get a good result.
And also, I want to add, I know for a fact that the Curva Sud is preparing a nice little nice thing before the game.
12:30, they said, yeah.
Yeah, so
at 12:30 Milan time, the Curva Sud has announced that they are making something special to welcome the players. And
let's go, Liard. Let's actively follow and post that stuff on social media as well, whatever the Curva Sud does. All right, I think it's going to be, my brain says it's going to be a draw. My heart says we win 2-1. Forza Milan, dai ragazzi. Thank you to all of you for joining us today. We will have a preview, a live watch along, and the Rossoneri review on Sunday. We will see you guys on Sunday. Ciao tutti, grande ragazzi, e Forza Milan.
Ciao.
And we are offline in 3, 2,